fifth race on the card at Hollywood Bets Gravel on Wednesday is a 71 handicap over 1,600 metres. It's called the Gravel Convention Centre 71 handicap, and nice to see the Gravel Convention Centre, as the restrictions are being lowered, come back to a bit of life. So, and it's lovely to see business streaming back in again. Now, Graham, another competitive race. We did touch on it with the viewers a little earlier on, that the standouts come early in the card and it gets a bit harder as we go on. How have you seen this race, and how do you predict the finish?
It is a difficult race. It's a 71 handicap over 1,600 metres. I've decided you'll see the way I've structured my perms, to bank on one of 3 Teichmann, 5 Perfectly Putt, and 8 Tarzan to win it. Tarzan is my first choice. And comes into the race with good consistent form, but you can't be confident about anything in this race. He's been priced up 5-1. In fact, they're betting 5-1 the field. 3 Teichmann also comes in with pretty decent form. 5 Perfectly Putt. I'm looking for improvement, continued improvement. Didn't run too badly in a moderate lineup last time, but has got some pretty decent form in the past. So I'm looking for him to show further improvement. But there's certainly many others with chances in what is one of the tougher races on the card.
I remember talking to one of the partners of Teichmann, and they think a bit of him, the Eightfold Path, the son of Eightfold Path, and he's going okay since winning his maiden, positively drawn. I'd like to ask your opinion on number 2, Room at the Top, who always had a good run in transit, smooth run in transit last time from the 1 draw, tops the speed form rating column, joint with Tarzan. But what do you make of Room at the Top?
Comes into the race with enough form to suggest he's got a chance. He's a 6-year-old, so one has to question how much improvement there is to come.
Also returning from a bit of a rest.
Coming back off a bit of a rest. He hasn't run since January. So, yeah, he's been priced up generously at 10-1. He's well drawn. Tubbs Gamedi takes 2.5 off the back. But the indications are that he might need the run. But, of course, that is just, he certainly has enough form to warrant consideration, as does number 4, Fade to Black. But he definitely has limitations, this 4-year-old son of Waterwinter. He's got limitations. But he beat Silver Fox Dog, who's come out to frank that form. Last time out, he didn't really feature at all behind Silver Scent. Finished behind Perfectly Putt. Orchid Street, good winner last time, but held by Tarzan on the previous form. So you go through them. Living Waters can improve. Master to Be can improve. But I decided to narrow this leg down and go with numbers 3, 5, and 8 as my principal selections. In that order, not in that order, I've gone Tarzan first, then 3 Teichmann, and 5 Perfectly Putt, but I'll be happy, relieved, if any of the 3 were to win the race.
Okay, so just before we wrap, give us your 1, 2, 3, 4 in preference. 8?
8 Tarzan, 3 Teichmann, 5 Perfectly Putt, and I've granted number 1 Orchid Street the 4th position, based on the fact that the 6-year-old son of Jutpot is drawn in Gate 1 and was a good winner last time out. But any kind of result can be expected here.
Absolutely, and Perfectly Putt, I'm glad you've got this in your play, because dropping in the ratings, not hugely, but is certainly dropping in the ratings, and back on the poly track where his statistics are good, he certainly has a bold chance here as well. But 8, 3, 5, and 1 for Graham. That's race 5. It's going to be at over 1,600 metres at 5-3.